Creek. It's not strictly in chronology. Warbonnet Creek was 3 weeks after the Little Bighorn. But during the winter of 1876-77, after the Battle of the Little Bighorn, Congress authorized all sorts of more troops, and they sent them into the Powder River country, and they forced the Indians that were in the Powder River country to come back to the reservation. They either came back into the reservation, the Great Sioux Reservation, or they went up into Canada with Sitting Bull. And one of the last groups to come in was Crazy Horse with his Oglala people. By that time, he was whittled down to about 900 people, men, women, and children, had about 300 warriors. They came in, they were met actually 5 miles west on Soldier Creek by Lieutenant Philo Clark. He went out to meet them. They had come down Soldier Creek. They turned in their horses and their guns. That was part of the surrender. Then they were moved to a site just beyond where Crawford is today for their village. They never did actually come into Camp Providence. Anyway, when he surrendered, the government catered to him quite a bit. They were trying to get Crazy Horse to adapt to agency way of life. And initially, things went along well, but what Crazy Horse wanted more than anything else was an agency up in the Powder River country, about where Gillette, Wyoming is today. There was still buffalo up there at this time. And the government, what they wanted, actually, they wanted to move the Indians all the way, the Sioux all the way over to the Missouri River. But anyway, he wanted that, plus he wanted the annual buffalo hunt up in that country. Well, he didn't get either. And because he didn't get either, he began to resist what the government wanted. And what they wanted was Crazy Horse to go back east and meet the President of the United States. This was typical of the times. Red Cloud had already been back twice, Spotted Tail once. Go back and meet him. I think they were really trying to intimidate him with the population and the technology back there. But anyway, they badgered him to go back east. He refused when he didn't get what he wanted. Finally, Philo Clark called him in, and he wanted him to go help scout and fight the Nez Perce Indians who had left Washington and going through Montana. Crazy Horse had signed up as a scout, he and his people. But he said, I'll go help you with the Nez Perce if you let us go up and hunt buffalo up in the Powder River country. Now, Clark said, no, only this. When he said that, he wanted all the people to go up. Clark said, no, only the scouts can go, leave the agency. Well, that upset Crazy Horse. There was a rather strong exchange between the two, Philo Clark and Crazy Horse. There was some misinterpretation and all that. Finally, Crazy Horse left in an ill humor, so to speak. And Clark then, he was upset too, Philo Clark. He was Crook's front man. And he went and told Crook the only way to deal with Crazy Horse is 2 force.